A U.S. judge in Texas on Friday ruled that people killed in two Boeing BA.N. 737 MAX crashes legally qualify as crime victims, a designation that determines what corrective action should be imposed. In December, some crash victims' relatives said the U.S. Justice Department violated their legal rights when it struck a January 2021 deferred prosecution agreement with the planemaker over two crashes that killed 346 people. The families argued the government lied and violated their rights through a secret process and asked U.S. District Judge Reed O'Connor to waive Boeing's immunity from prosecution, which was part of the $2.5 billion deal, and order that the planemaker being publicly accused of a crime. O'Connor ruled Friday that, in sum, but for Boeing's criminal conspiracy to defraud the Federal Aviation Administration, 346 people would not have lost their lives in the crashes. Paul Castle, an attorney for the families, said the verdict is a tremendous victory and sets the stage for a pivotal hearing, where we will present proposed remedies that will allow criminal prosecution to hold Boeing fully accountable. Boeing did not immediately comment. The deal concluded a 21-month investigation into the design and development of the 737 MAX following the deadly crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia in 2018 and 2019. Boeing has not disclosed to the FAA key details of a safety system called MCOS, which has been linked to both fatal accidents and was intended to help counteract a tendency for the MAX to pitch. Had Boeing not committed its crime, pilots in Ethiopia and Indonesia would have received training adequate to respond to the MCOS activation that occurred on both aircrafts, O'Connor. The crashes, which have cost Boeing more than $20 billion in compensation, production costs and fines and resulted in a 20-month grounding of its best-selling aircraft, prompted Congress to pass legislation reforming FAA aircraft certification. Boeing wants Congress to waive a December deadline required by law for the FAA to certify the MAX 7 and MAX 10. After this date, all aircraft will be required to have advanced cockpit warning systems, which the 737 aircraft do not have. Last month, Boeing paid $200 million to settle securities and exchange commission charges that misled investors about the MAX.